Hello Scorpio, and thanks for tuning in for the April of 2020 Psychic Tarot reading. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Rising, and Scorpio Moon. I am Vickieverlie, the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, Rock and Roll Prophetess, creator of the Rock and Roll Tarot deck. I'm a psychic tarot and astrologer, and I've been doing readings for over 30 years. This is the deck that we're going to be using for the main portion, my own design, which is the Rock and Roll Tarot deck, as mentioned. We'll follow it up with a card from the Beast Mistress Animal Oracle cards for everyone. And then if you're a level 2 Patreon subscriber, there'll be an additional bonus card pulled for all 12 signs. This month we're going to be using the awesome story cards by Kathy Nichols, really beautifully illustrated. And I get a lot of psychic impressions off of that deck. I really like that deck a lot. Okay, so let's start shuffling up for our Scorpio friends for the month of April. The cards have been thoroughly shuffled in between the videos, and now all I'm doing is just a loose shuffle to allow the higher guidance to just pull the right card out. Okay, Scorpios for April. April Scorpios. Okay, and there is our reading. Now there are some court cards showing up, actually quite a few. The court cards being the Knights, Kings, and Queens. Now, even though some of them are male and some of them are female, in this general reading, it's not going to hold true. It's just going to be, you know, gender was not going to apply. This is you down here, whether you're male or female. This is the water sign person, which would be the Scorpio, the Cancer, or the Pisces. This is you. One thing I want to note, everybody's in the upright position, including you. So that I like. Upright position means we all have a positive outlook, we're all getting along, everything is cool. And you're really looking right at this Queen of Rods. There's you, you're facing the Queen of Rods, you're facing each other. And then the third card in the row here is the Two of Rods, the card of partnerships. This is more than just a card of partnerships, though. I always say this is the best card you can have for any type of relationship. Because a 2 is a card of we see things the same way, we're going in the same direction, we understand each other, we have the same outlook, and our paths we can walk along together without a lot of clash and friction. We pretty much are aligned, we're aligned together. The air sign female, well, male or female, but could be a female, and it would be the air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. The other thing that's going on this month is there is going to be a full moon in air, which we're talking about here, and that is going to be on the 7th. I mean, no, it's not. Yeah, it is the 7th at 17 degrees Libra. So it might be something going on right around that time frame. Starting up here, let's go up here. There's news coming in the time of fire because all the young dudes carry the news. So in the time of fire, it's going to be just about the entire month. We're going to be in the sign of Aries, which is a fire sign, until we get to the 19th. So the first the weeks of the month is going to be, there's news coming, and it's pointing, the news is coming from or through the King of Swords. King of Swords, again, maybe being an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, but also, again, could be referring to that date of the full moon when we have an air sign full moon on the 7th. The King of Swords in particular sometimes can have to do with like legal matters, like things having to do with, you know, signing of contracts, legal matters, things of this nature. It feels, I'm hearing he can get you out of a jam. So I feel like you need to reach out for help, because I feel like there's something that you've been really stressing about, or maybe not even reach out for help, but there's something that you've been stressing about and trying to like carry the burden all on your own that's hurt you, and it's stressing you. It might be keeping you up at night. And that's a Scorpio thing too. I have Scorpio rising, and we tend to just, you know, keep it all inside. We're not real out there. You know, we're kind of keep it inside. I'll handle it. It's my, you know, we don't want to show everybody our emotions. So you're turning your back on somebody here who could really be helpful to you, and possibly, I keep hearing, get you out of a jam. Get you out of a jam. So if you're in a jam, here I am. If you're ever in a jam, here I am. I do break into song on occasion. I'm a musician and a rock musician, and mostly it's rock, but Obviously that was not a rock tune. But that's just part of how my guides communicate with me. So if you've never seen my readings, that's how we roll around here. We rock and we roll. Yes, we do. Okay, Empress is here. That's a very sweet and beautiful card. It's a card of major abundance. It's a card of things really going your way, your abundance overflowing, and it can be a pregnancy. If anybody is anticipating a pregnancy through, maybe it's you or your daughter-in-law or son-in-law, this could all be going on too. Now the Knight of Fire, the Knight of Rods, is right here, and he's so closely related to, feels like so closely connected to this Empress. It feels really much connected here. Could be the child would be a fire. Some of you, if there's somebody expecting, they may have a child in the time of fire. So that would be really cool, you know, and that would be like coming right now. Or the pregnancy could occur in the time of fire. This could be the father of the child, or this could be, I'm hearing the innovator. This is the innovator. So this is the innovator that's going to bring lots of health and abundance to you. If any of you have been dealing with a health issue, this could be somebody who brings forth that type of healing. Or if any of you are... If your mother is living and has something to do with your mother, this is a card of health relating to mothers and women and women's health issues, reproductive organs, breast, you know, things of this nature. So there could be a turnabout for the better, and then we're on our way here. Things we're moving on, whatever. This is a month of moving on, and there's going to be a lot of help. I'm hearing I get by with a little help from my friends. So I think that's going to be, and do you need anybody? I need someone to love. Could it be anybody? I just need someone to love. So I think that if you want to listen to more of that song, it's the Beatles, obviously, and there could be some more messages within the lyrics. I'm not going to look it up right. Sometimes I look them up, sometimes I don't. I just don't feel like looking it up right now. But if anybody wants to look it up and copy and paste the lyrics in the comments so we could all see it, that'd be wonderful. Don't hit... if you do decide to do that, don't put a link to a YouTube video, because YouTube will, or whatever, don't put any links in the comments, because YouTube automatically marks it as spam. It's not me. Unless I go in and look at everything that they might be spam, and there's so many of them, I usually don't. I usually don't go in and look at it. So, you know, if you want to share something from, you know, whatever, copy and paste text only, and then otherwise it's going to go into, it'll be marked as spam. Okay, side note. So we're moving on, and there are a lot of people that are just around you, and especially this Queen of Swords. I feel like you have very much a kinship with this person. I feel like there's a very strong connection. This is a sisterhood, is what I'm getting. This is sisters and sisterhoods. So I do like this. This came to, you know, when first I looked at the cards, I was drawn right in here. And I'm also drawn to these two being connected in some way. So again, maybe it's a new doctor, maybe it's the baby being born, maybe it's the father of the child, or whoever. But it all seems to be going down in fire, and we're going to be moving on from our rough waters into our smoother sailing. You don't have to go it alone. I mean, I might put that as your headline. Yeah, you don't have to go it alone. There's plenty go it alone. There's plenty of love and support available to you. I think this is you again as the Empress too. Like, you don't even know how many people really love you or care about you, because the Empress brings that forth too. You know, everybody loves the Empress. She's supported, she's abundant, she's healthy, and people just show up in her life that are favorable. Okay, Scorps, let's go ahead and get our animal totem card rolling here. And don't forget, if you're watching this in March, there's still time to get the Aries Ingress reading. It's a reading that's only offered once a year. It's it's the new year of the astrology, really. You know, it's kind of kicks off the new year, but it's really for the next 3 months until the solstice. It's a very popular reading. It looks at your chart, and it is a psychic astrology reading, so check it out if you're interested. Let's get what the animal totem card is going to be for our Scorp peeps for the month of April of 2020, Scorpio. Goldfish, that's abundance and prosperity also. Goldfish isn't far off from the Empress card, and then look at the colors too, of all the fire energy, and then we've got this gold, more gold kind of chiming in. That's, you know, confirmation that in Aries in this fire time, you know, we could have a lot of cool stuff going down. Luck, serenity, prosperity, wealth. Fluid imagination, losing track of time. Celestial connections, altered states, omens, and auspicious developments. Yeah, and I want to put this right here because I feel like this is this Empress who is just surrounded by this, invigorated by and surrounded by all this nice fire. Even though it's a water fish, I get that. I see that irony in that. But this is this time of the year, and this is a card of major abundance, and so is the Empress. Okay, everybody, I'm going to start shuffling up the story cards. I want to make a quick announcement about my other channel. I'm going to start doing some, I did a sort of an ASMR video. It's sort of tribal chanting, and I'm going to start doing some more, and I'm going to add my music to it and do some more like meditation music or, you know, self-hypnosis for different things, to a law of attraction kind of stuff. Because many of you say that you watch the videos because you like you find my voice relaxing. I've been hearing that the whole time I've been doing these readings. Like people are like, I don't even care about the reading. I want to listen to your voice because it's so soothing. So I said, finally, I've been asked many times, well, you can ever do ASMR? So I said, well, I'm going to try something like that, and we'll see where it goes. But it's going to be on my other channel. I've already posted my very first one. It's rough. It was just an experiment, but I put it out there, and there are some cool moments in there, too. But I think it's going to progress along, so if you're interested in that part, if you tune in just to hear the soft-speaking voice, you may want to check that out. As for everything else, it's on my website. You can find the decks, the books, the coloring books, t-shirts, all sorts of things, all the readings. And I appreciate your support me in that way, oh so much, and also by liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. So here it is, Scorpio. Looks like it's going to be really, I just feel like you're protected. Like you're surrounded with people, you're protected. You're protected in the shell of warmth and love. And that's in like mother's womb. So super cool on that. Okay, Patreon peeps, you want to head over to Patreon. For all 12 signs, you can get the bonus card for all 12 signs. And I'll see you over there. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great one. Bye.